Hello, today we are going to be looking at how to create a node using Arduino boards, both Uno and Mega. The Arduino board is connected to my computer through the USB port, so I can program it directly, and I can also talk to it through the serial monitor. Before we are going to be using this page, the NodeWire documentation page, as a guide. So we open the Getting Started with Arduino page. Remember that you have to download the NodeWire library, the Arduino library from GitHub. So download it as zip and then install the library in your Arduino IDE. And then once you install, the library should be available from the samples. So these are your samples. So let's open basic. So this is basic. This is the simplest NodeWire program. And as you can see, I think we just go ahead and compile this so it will run on our board. So there are two include files, which is the L node and the N serial link. So the L node defines the node object or class, and the N serial link defines the serial communications link. So the advantage of the serial link is that it's very simple, so I can actually control the device from the serial monitor. So that is what you call annunciation. The device name is sample, and that's because I've previously configured this board and I gave it that name. So I can now say sample. Let me know. I want to know the available ports, so I'll just say get ports. I can use any name here, my name. So there's only one port, which is LED. So I want to set the LED values. I will just say sample set LED 1. I want to switch it on, so that's it. Sample set LED 0 to switch it off, and that's off. So that's simple. But in order to control this from the cloud, you have to connect the board to a gateway, and we're going to use a Python-based gateway that can run directly from the PC. It can also run from a Raspberry Pi, of course. So in order to run the gateway, you have to install the NodeWire library on your computer, which is pip install NodeWire. Of course, I already have it running here, so I don't have to install it afresh. So I'll just go ahead and run it, which is nwgateway.py. Of course, before I run it, I have to create this configuration file. So I'll copy this, and then I'll come and say copy com to nw.cfg, right? So, and then I'll just paste. No, the file already exists, so I want to override yes. So the user is already there. Which part don't I have? So the other two lines, I think. Oh no. So I need to change something. Can I change? Oh no, I think I messed it up. So anyway, so I'll just Ctrl Z. So end of file, I have to create it again. So copy con, yes, and then I copy, yes, override. So one line written. So let me do the second line, one line at a time this time. So at microscale.net, and then this final line, the password. So when you're done, Ctrl Z, end of file, enter, copied. So let's check that the file was correctly written. So that's correct. So now we can run the gateway, nw_gateway.py. So make sure the serial monitor has been closed before you do this. So when you run the gateway searches through the serial ports. to detect any connected NodeWire device. Once it finds that it's not connected to the cloud using the configuration, the account details that you provide in the configuration file, and then it connects to the cloud. So it's searching for the serial port right now. So let's log into the cloud and see whether we'll see the device. Online nodes. Okay, so we are supposed to see all our online nodes here. Okay, so that's taking some time to detect. So once the node is detected, I will go ahead and start working on my layout, since I know what to expect. So I create the layout, and it's a switch. The node name is, I think, sample, right? And the port is LED. That's it. So for some strange reason, my node is not detecting, so I'm going to do a reset. Let's see if that will help. This usually shouldn't take this long. Oh, sorry, so this is still open. So that is why, so I have to close the serial monitor. Yes. So that is detected. So once it detects, it does the discovery, and then, so it's telling me that the node is not registered. So I come here, new node. So this is it. Select. Of course, I can change the node name here. I can put a new name if you like. So I'm going to leave with the default. So I now go back to, so I guess online nodes. I don't know, it's not here, it's here. But this is not correct. Problem with discovery here. So it's showing me the wrong port names. So anyway, so the device is here. I think I can talk to it now. Switch on the LED port. That's on. Switch it off. That's off. On. Off. Okay. So that's a very trivial example. So the next example is here. So this example uses multiple ports. I'm going to compile it, so I will terminate this. So compile while I explain. So this is another example that uses multiple input and output ports. So unlike the previous one that used only a single port. So in this example, so after defining the port, you initialize, set the link just like before. So the functions, the event handlers in this case are different because we are using an event handler, a single event handler to handle all the input ports and another one for all the output ports. So the method that was used here, which is the node on LED, will require a different event handler for each port value. So let's see what we have. So the device is already detected, I'm sure. So this is the correct layout now for the device. So I'll come back here. So instead of LED now it's now pin 13, I think. No longer LED. Yes. It's now pin 13. So let's see. That should be on. And this is off. Yes.